The last 2 days have seen more than 400 attempts to illegally cross the Polish-Belarusian border. Border guards are now being helped by a fence built by the Law and Justice government, which the current government now wants to strengthen. We are starting the process of strengthening the barrier. This will strengthen the security of our country. Question: why did politicians of the current government and Donald Tusk himself attack the construction of the fence when they were still in opposition? He will put up a wall and a fence, and still preferably have electricity connected to the fence. We will not support them in such ambiguous ventures and ideas. But before the wall was built nearly 3 years ago, the Lukashenko regime, with the support of Moscow, hybridized the attack on our country with thousands of illegal immigrants. At that time, Tusk's civic coalition attacked the United Right government for, in their view, inhumane treatment of illegal migrants, demanding their immediate entry. Let these people into Poland at last. Who they are will be determined later. It's as if these people have declared war on us. These are poor people who are looking for their place on earth, and there is no need to make such disgusting, grim propaganda against migrants, because these people are people who need help. Are you now going to the border to support the Polish-Belarusian border? It wasn't so long ago that you were on the border. You attacked officers, soldiers. I was on the border at a completely different time and under different circumstances. And now they are not poor people. Now it is possible to defend the Polish border normally, Madam Speaker? Yes, the circumstances have changed. The opposition came to power, and that's it. But migrants are no longer poor people, but a threat from the east. The majority, more than 90%, are men. No one doubts that the migration route through Belarus to Poland is an artificial route created by Belarusian security services. Which immigrants? On the Polish-Belarusian border? I do not know the case. I think you know the case perfectly well, but what happened so suddenly that the civic platform changed its mind? Minister Kierwiński yesterday, for example. I ask you not to disturb me because I have a meeting. I'm going to a meeting. And so, on the way, you can answer the senator. What happened? These are no longer poor people in need of help. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you because you are not a reliable journalist. Please leave me alone because I will ask the guard. Senator, I'm asking the questions. Please step aside. I'm not talking to you. Running away from answering, threatening us with the marshal's guard. It must be admitted he is not running as quickly as Franciszek Sterczewski. There will be no more Civic Coalition deputies at the border with commercials or with pizza? Ask the MPs, the Civic Coalition MPs who were there. We decided to ask. Good morning. Adrian Borecki, TV Republica. Just one quick question regarding the Polish-Belarusian border. When will you appear at the border? And silence again. It's hard to explain such a change of attitude. No one was in any doubt that you can't cross the border illegally because it is absolutely unacceptable. When the Law and Justice Party followed such logic, opponents of the government did everything to attack the authorities at that time, despite the fact that on the border, since the change of power, not much has changed, which is admitted by supporters of the current government. To put it simply, the Civic Coalition, while in opposition, played politics with Poland's security. It was a great deception, also a great manipulation, misleading people, and many unfortunately believed it. Who was right? This is of course known. And it is known who built the fence and prevented the flooding of our country with illegal immigrants that Putin and Lukashenko are exploiting. Adrian Borecki, TV Republica.